No means no. Let's spread love. It's the truth.
No means no. They all need to be encouraged to speak up.
No means no. No means no. No means no. No means no.
If I message my sister, she can deliver the message to my other sisters. So, let me think.
My spec gong 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 is not even Prince. Do you know what my spec gong 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 is? Guess.
I'm sorry. I even approached the very first. I think I was looking at a protective friend.
I think she has a point. It doesn't. Yes, and it doesn't make sense, Erica. She was still talking. You don't say let's continue. It's not nice.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Okewumi and this is the Big Brother Naija review live on the Wumi's talk show. In case you are just watching my videos for the first time, a very big welcome to you. I really appreciate and I hope you watch till the end. So I was a little bit under the weather yesterday, so I'm just going to be giving you some highlights and then focus on today's gist. So yesterday they had their Oppo task and Erica read out the brief first and she explained what the she just told them, oh, this is the task that Biggie has for us today. And guess who explained to the housemates how they were to go about the task? It is no other person than Natasha KIDD, the brand ambassador for Oppo. So she was on the screen and she gave them the brief of the task, how they were to go about it, and then she congratulated the housemates. So they started off. The task was actually fun. It was actually fun to see the housemate doing dancing around the chair again, like those games we used to play back then when we were young. I usually grown-up men and women doing dancing around the chair. It was a fun game. It was very interactive. The housemates after the dancing around the chair was for them to pair up with a partner, to actually pick a partner. And after that, the guys wanted to end up with their babes, so they were trying to fail so that they would get to the number where their babes are. But Biggie, as usual, he ruined it all for them. And they were paired 2 by 2. They had to do the charade again. It looks like Biggie discovered that the housemates like playing charade games, so he made them do the charade game again. And they were paired 2 on a team for the game. And guess who emerged the winner of the Oppo task? Hey, it's your girl Erica and Praise actually emerged the winner of the Oppo task, and they were rewarded with 500,000 naira each and a brand new Oppo phone. That was really an amazing task. Congratulations to Praise and Erica on winning this Oppo challenge.
500,000 naira each.
Now guys, after the whole Sunday drama that happened, Dorothy hasn't really been feeling so convenient about her friendship with Ozzo. And not just the Sunday drama, the whole attack with her and between her and V. I told you earlier in my channel that they had a confrontation, and in Dorothy's head she couldn't handle all the whole drama and it was just too much for her. And I don't know if there are some emotions to it aside friendship for Ozzo. I don't know. I'm not sure, and I'm still trying to figure out, because I feel like Dorothy is telling Lucy and just told Berthu that she likes him and all. So, okay, let's even X Ozzo out of the picture. Now, yesterday evening, Dorothy ended things with Ozzo. She was like, oh, she needs her space, and that she just needs to be on her own. She needs to just get through some things, that she just wants them to not really be too close like they were before and all. And Ozzo has already changed his room safe. He's now staying in Nengi's room. So she's like, oh, I just want my space. I just want to be on my own. And I'm like, okay. But now the twist is, when Lekon professed his love for Erica, yeah, and Erica was like, she likes KIDD and all. Lekon asked for space, and he asked for them to stop talking. Not really stop talking, but space, like we won't be talking like the usual. And now it's happening with Dorothy. The only difference is like here is that Dorothy never said she likes Ozo. She has never told Ozo she likes him. She has never said anything about liking him. But to her, it's because of the whole drama and all. She wants some space. Now, space is everything in this house. Everybody's asking for space. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Out of all the guys here, my spec gong is not even Prince. Do you know what my spec gong is? Yes. No, exactly. That's actually my spec.
You guys, in my last video, that if you want to get any information is from any of Bright O's conversation. His conversations are always tapping one information or the other. So here is Bright O and Wathoni having a conversation, and then Wathoni is like, see, the fact that she's just even saying Prince is aspects to them, that the truth of the matter is that, see, all these guys in this house, out of all of them, Spec is new and he's taking, and she cannot come and say outside that new is my spec, that V would start giving her one kind of attitude. So she just always keeps it to herself. That, so it's not like Prince is like the Kenny. She likes new is her spec, but then he's taking, and she don't want any wahala where she'll say this one is my spec there because of that beef. V will start beefing her. But I just hope and pray that Ebuka doesn't ask Wathoni this question on Sunday, because if it does, it's going to cause problem. I'm serious, because a lot of the housemates are going to misunderstand. You know, when in that house, when you say someone is your spec, they already expect that you like the person or you have feelings for the person. So I just hope Ebuka doesn't dig this out and ask her on Sunday, or else drama X2. Guys, before I continue this Tolani Badge and Erica's conversation about KIDD, I'm going to show you guys a short clip that led to the whole misunderstanding between Erica and KIDD.
Seriously.
Eh?
Yeah, seriously.
So I should take off the drama?
Take him off.
Okay, Bright O, as a public servant and hammer of the constitution, you have been expunged from this drama. Come and take a seat. Let me talk.
Oh yeah, back to the matter. So yesterday, when the housemates were practicing for their WAGER, that's how Erica got mad. Bright O, let me tell you from the beginning. Bright O, she fixed a time for them to practice for their WAGER for today. And, you know, after saying, oh, this is the time we're coming out to practice, during that period when they were practicing, that is when Bright O knew that he would go to the shower and have his bath. And Erica was upset. When he now came back, Erica was like, oh, Chukiti, remove him from the drama. He's not acting, that kind of thing. The housemates were just like, hey, oh girl, that kind of thing. But Chukiti was like, okay, as Erica said, I'll remove you and all. So the housemates were just saying a lot of, after the whole thing, the housemates had something to say. And this is what got Erica upset. So KIDD came to her to tell her that see what the housemates are saying. They were like, oh, you had no right to have removed Bright O from the drama. You could always told him to apologize and all that kind of thing. And she's like, you didn't even ask me from my own perspective. Like, if it was other male head of house, is this how they would just be behaving anyhow? Like, you didn't even ask how I felt about you. You're not saying because other people said this and that. So she was really upset with KIDD. So she was telling Tolani that she doesn't even know that she is, because she doesn't even have other options. Like, KIDD is the only fine guy in the house, but that's why she's even with him. That's because he's like, our options are limited. You get, because KIDD is like the only fine guy in the house, like fine, but his options are not limited because he has other girls in the house. She also went on to say that Bright O didn't even apologize, and she felt that he was taking the advantage of the fact that they are really guys. That's why he did what he did. And she was like, KIDD came to meet me and was telling me that people are saying this, people are saying that she was just really angry. And that she didn't like what KIDD really did. He didn't even ask her what she thought about it and all that, what was her own person. And she said she hates the fact that she has to remain with him, and she has to remind him that while she was ahead of us, like she said, she was like, she hated the fact that she had to remind him times to time, but that guy, I'm the one that put you here, like I made you my deputy, that kind of thing. I chose to make you my deputy. So like she hated the fact that she had to remind him because of the way he was behaving. They said sometimes all that today was just a bit different for them, because all the other days they argue, fight, and they come together, but today is just a bit different, as she feels really different. And suddenly, but she was like, me now, I don't have options, my options are very limited, but him, he has and Solani was like, guy, relatable content in what sense? Meaning that she picked Prince because there are no other options, so that kind of thing. It is what it is.
She's basically one of my favorite girls. She's doing so much behind the scenes on my social media, sorting my life out. So to her, babe, what I want to say is... So
as usual, guys, today the housemates had their diary session, and today was obviously the time where they were to perform for their wager. And just before their wager, they had a diary session. They were asked how they felt about the reign of the new head of us, and I must say, very few people had negative comments. Most of them were like saying Erica is kind of rude and she needs to work on the way she talks to people. Other people said, power changes people. Other people said she's kind of disrespectful and she needs to learn how to talk to people, and different comments. While others said it's been perfect, it's been good. Her and KIDD are making a perfect match in ruling the house. And Biggie also asked the housemates how they felt, if they were to give shout out to people in the outside world, like if they had something to say, what would they say? And they said really nice things. Most of them went very emotional. They were just crying. Everybody was just saying, I wanted to give a shout out to my mom. And before we could hear father, is it like their fathers don't play very important roles in their life? I don't understand. But a lot of them said different things, and it was so fun seeing the housemates.
You know, I want to spread leg for you. You guys wise up.
No means no. When it comes to sex, body language is not always an answer. Wait for a yes.
No means no.
You're not entitled to my body. Because we went out on a date doesn't mean we should have sex.
No means no.
Short and easy has failed you. You have failed your wager.
It is round. You love her. I still don't mind her. We're so very settled yesterday. It's really not projecting my personal thing. It's a good thing that makes sense. First of all, isn't it short?
So guys, you know why I saved Lucy and Erica's drama for the last? Because I want to just link it up so that you guys can really, really understand. I want to link them up. Now, this housemates had their wager today. They were to make a campaign on rape and saying sensitizing us on gender-based and rape, saying no is no. And before the task, before the whole sensitization, they were supposed to do a quiz where they were supposed to divide themselves into two. They wanted to actually pick a team, but Big Brother actually picked their team members for them. Erica and KIDD. Erica was team white, KIDD was team black, and Biggie picked their team members for them, and they were to choose who they wanted to be their team leader. So Erica chose V, and the whole group chose V, and KIDD's team, they chose him to be the team leader. So they were to ask questions. Each team leader was to ask questions to the opposing team. They had two chances of answering the question, and they had 2 chances of answering the question correctly, and if they do answer correctly, they get 1 point. And so after all the exercise, team white won again. They won this particular task, and they were rewarded with 50 BBNAIJA coins. 50 BBNAIJA coins have been updated to their wallet. And recall that Erica's BBNAIJA coin from Sunday's eviction, where KIDD was whispering something into Erica's ear. Due to that fact, Big Brother removed 50 BBNAIJA coins from both her and KIDD's wallet, so their wallet was empty. Their wallet now is at 0. But now Erica's team winning this has earned her 50 BBNAIJA coins, 50 BBNAIJA coins, and KIDD's team for losing their BBNAIJA coins, and Biggie told them that 50 BBNAIJA coins will be removed from their wallet. So all of them now, team black, they're on 0. But KIDD has nothing in his wallet, so he's automatically owing Big Brother 50 BBNAIJA coins. Do you guys understand? I do hope I explain it well so you can understand. So KIDD is indebted to Big Brother. So after this first round of the wager, you know, they were so excited, the winning team was so excited, and they went off with their campaign and they finished. Their campaign for me was wonderful. It was great, but it was too short and it seemed like they didn't put enough effort, because they gave you like 4 days to practice, to prepare for a task. 3 days, let's say 3 days to prepare for something like this. I feel you should put in more effort. And the topic they're talking about is rape, a very sensitive topic. They tried, they did their best, but I felt there wasn't so much effort. And for Biggie, they lost their wager because the campaign was too short and he felt that they took shortcuts. Now, do you know why I played that video for you guys of Lucy and Erica having the conversation? Because the reason why Lucy and Erica argued in the first place was because Lucy was trying to bring up an opinion that, see guys, this campaign is too short. I think you guys should make it a bit long, like it's too short. And Erica was like, no, she was trying to tell Chukiti, and Chukiti, you know, when Lucy is talking, her voice is loud. It was seeming like and Chukiti were arguing about it. Then Erica came in like, oh, please, let's continue with the drama. And Lucy was upset, like, how will I be talking and you cut me off? Like, you didn't even listen to what I have to say. You didn't even listen to my opinion. I'm trying to say that this thing is short, and then you cut me off like that. Like, people, you don't do things like that and all. And that was the reason of their argument. That was the reason. And she was like, we barely settled when, and then now you're doing this again. You are acting like this. I don't understand you. That kind of thing. Now, why I played that video is because if Erica had listened to Lucy when she said this drama was too short, I feel that they would have won their wager. I don't know, it's just what I feel. Don't come for me, guys.
Anybody to worry about me. You told me it was none of my business. That was why I know that I wasn't even going to approach you on that. But I'm just saying, I'm sorry that I even approached you in the very first day. I think I was kind of a protective friend. Yes. Who did not
I don't even think we were friends, though. I don't think we were friends. Oh, for him. Oh, okay.
Recall, guys, that I told you that earlier this week, Lucy and Nengi had an argument, a confrontation that led to lots of insults. They were just exchanging words, and basically Lucy apologized to the whole house that day. She apologized to Nengi, but yesterday again she went personally to meet Nengi to apologize to her again, like in the corner, like she was sorry for what she did, that she felt she was overprotecting her friend being Prince. I don't know what Nengi did to Prince, but made Lucy, you know, I told you guys earlier that Prince should be the cause of Lucy's anger towards Nengi and not really Dorothy and Ozo. So she apologized to Nengi, and Nengi didn't say sorry. Nengi just said, okay, I've heard you, that kind of thing, because I don't think Nengi felt she was wrong. But then it is what it is. The housemate lost their wager this week, and they have just 750 BBNAIJA coins. I hope it's able to last them for next week. I hope they're not going to starve, because the way they're always excited, even after losing their wager, they don't always feel so remorse. I don't know. Looks like they are used to eating noodles already. Anyways, that's all we can take today on the Big Brother Naija review. My name is Okewumi, and please, if you haven't still subscribed to my YouTube channel, I beg you, please do so now. Have a wonderful day or night ahead. Bye.